Hi, my name is Francine, and I have ovarian cancer. We don't know how long I have, but for now, I'm trying to make every day count. Hi, everybody. I hope you had a great holiday season, and I hope the new year brings great things to all of us. We went to Virginia. I did a car vlog with Kris, and I'm going to show that to you in a minute or two. But first, I wanted to say I'm having a chaotic day. I'm having an okay day as far as health-wise. But I was sick a little bit before Christmas, and then when we got back from Virginia, which we had a great time with family, I really was worn out. It was just, I think, a little too much Christmas this year. At least too much Christmas for someone with cancer. Definitely more limited with how much gas is in the tank. Got through it okay, and then I just crashed. But today is New Year's Eve, and this is actually my last day on Facebook. Well, I have my private page for friends and family, but as far as my public persona, no. I am going to go to Blue Sky, which I mentioned before, but yeah, I had to put a farewell meme up, just reminding people this was the last day. I think it does take a little while for Facebook to delete it, like 30 days. I think is their policy, I guess, in case you change your mind. But I don't think you can interact with it once I pull the switch. Anyway, Facebook rules change all the time, so who the heck knows? And that's part of the problem here, isn't it? So no more impersonation pages. But I'm going to miss a lot of people because they're not going to go over to Blue Sky, and some of them don't follow me on YouTube. That's okay. That's all right. I mean, 8,500 followers I've had. I'm sure a lot of them are no longer active because things happen over the years, and I've had that page for 18 years. It's just crazy. I guess that's why I'm a little bit emotional about it. Sentimental. I'm a sentimental person. And I doubt I'll do that kind of numbers on Blue Sky because, I think I have 73 followers right now, but at least, for the most part, they're active. So, yeah, I would love to see you there at Blue Sky. And my username is at Francine234. Not too hard to find me. I am going to now turn you over to the trip down to Virginia that Kris and I took. I didn't vlog anything. I might have a picture I can put up of the family, but I didn't vlog any of the visit. It was really fun. It was like Christmas too, but it really did take a lot out of me. I would still do it again. Maybe extra Ritalin, I don't know. But eventually it does catch up to me no matter what. I've got to pay the piper on it. So let me know what you think. I mean, we just had a nice, pleasant drive down. And I just thought we'd end up having a conversation. I know you like it when Kris is on the channel. So I got him on there as best I could. Okay, I love you all and Happy New Year. Bye. Serious fog. All right, hi everybody. We're heading for Virginia. This is Christmas too. You don't even care for Christmas morning. Okay, feel free to talk anytime. I have a question for you, actually. My question was, I heard you get up did you holler at the cats last night?
I did. Well, I gave them a stern talking to. I wouldn't actually call it hollering.
I heard something like, what are you two doing?
Well, so I woke up and it sounded like Gomez was somewhere far away, like crying. Like he was downstairs, maybe stuck in a bathroom or in a pantry again. And then you were kind of, woodworking over there. So it was kind of hard to tell with the old sawmill going what was going on.
Oh, I've been outed.
So wrap your arm a little bit in the hopes that you would stir enough to find a position that was better for your breathing. And that worked. And then I heard him again, real quiet. I was like, okay, I'd better go check this out. I walk out. Gloria's on the landing in the little Betty. And Gomez is on the second landing, just looking at me. And I'm like, dude, seriously? What the heck?
He was lonely. I don't know if Gloria's enough for him.
He's used to me getting up a little earlier now, and
he wanted to remind you.
Maybe he wanted somebody's lap to sit on and pet him for a few minutes before he remembered how strong and independent he is.
Yeah, he does that. He won't sit in my lap, though. I don't understand.
Every morning. Just for a minute or two. My relationship with Gomez is very different than your relationship with Gomez.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. I'm the one.
One of us is the help. Sorry. I'll leave it to you to figure out which one.
Oh, man. That hurts. I thought Gloria was the one who said that.
Oh, we're all the help as far as Gloria is concerned.
Yeah. If we don't help her, don't do our jobs, we get yelled at. They're closing all these big lots.
I quite honestly never understood how Big Lots business model worked.
Obviously didn't. But it took a number of years to figure it out.
To finally die.
See, now with the economy the way it is, you would think that Big Lots would be a little more popular.
I don't know. We used to go there when it was in Ephrata, but we would frequently not come out with anything.
Snacks once in a while. I mean, I think the furniture part of it, that part I never understood.
Yeah, it was expensive junk.
Oh, it was really junk. So do we need to go on a clearance sale? No.
For what?
More junk.
Still junk?
Cheaper junk.
I'm alright without any more crap I'm going to need to get rid of.
Agreed. I'll edit that out. Maybe.
What? You've never been to Myrtle Beach? There's a type.
Is there? I've never been to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah, there's a type. Bike week people.
Really?
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is famous for their bike weeks.
I didn't know that, but it would be a good place to do bike week. Actually, I've gone to bike week in Gettysburg a couple of times because, my friend Kathy.
Right.
And they're really nice people.
Oh, a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that there is gangs, but there are some very nice, generous people that do a lot of charity work.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'd been there like after their ride, and people were just sort of camping out. It was the summer. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. And my dad used to go on big rides with a lot of people. Sometimes he'd even bring me along when I was small enough to fit on the back of a bike.
Was it like a 2-day event though? I mean, it was a bike week.
Yeah, he just took me on like charity rides, and it was always like a 1-day thing. But
yeah, you don't really get to know them.
No. I mean, Dad did, because he went to the same kinds of things consistently. But, he's a real social guy.
He is. Yeah, he is. Can't be a musician and do open mic nights and things like that without having that kind of personality.
Yeah.
New York smells.
Yes, it does.
Old factory for the old factory. I've never really been a fan of York. You know those little cookie cutter houses up there?
Mm-hmm.
They're really small inside. That's the kind of house that my mom's second cousins had, and family reunions, we'd all take turns. And they lived in one of those. And they would have, like, back then, we had a lot of family, and everybody went every single Labor Day weekend. And if it was raining and we couldn't do anything in the backyard,
made it awfully snug.
Yeah. And tiny little living room, tiny little kitchen. It's just being a place to sit.
Yep.
And they wanted us to get rid of these kids, right?
That was parties when I was really little. We had a trailer, but
we were coming from New Jersey, so we would have to smell Mushroom Town.
Oof, yeah.
And then get to York and more smells. All those people are gone. That's when you know you're getting old. You think of all those family reunions when you were younger.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on which direction your family went.
I kind of stopped when I was around 20, because then all the next generation had their own families and they had to start their family reunions.
Kind of went their own separate ways.
Yeah. That was one thing I did like about Facebook, is that I can keep up with cousins and stuff that I haven't seen for many years.
Oh yeah, that was always what I liked about it. Old friends from school and more distant family. I liked that part quite a lot. It's just all of the other stuff made it
not
worth it for me.
I mean, I'm leaving after 18 years. It's just not worth what it's become. But you can also find me on Blue Sky. I just started a page there, and it is Francine234. So I would love to see you there. And if not, I know you're on my YouTube. And if you would like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it.
That's not how you're supposed to do the call to action.
How am I supposed to do it?
Isn't it like smash that like button and...
Oh yeah. Oh, like a used car salesman.
Yeah.
All right, people, smash that like button and hit that subscribe, and make sure that little black bell is black so that you can get notifications on all my videos.
There you go.
Yeah. Hit that like button. Yeah, I can do it, but it's obviously not me. I did sales when I was young. I don't have that oomph anymore. Speaking of oomph, I need to take a riddle to get my oomph back.
I would be afraid of taking Ritalin.
Why?
Afraid it would make me normal.
You wouldn't be normal?
No, I'm afraid it would make me normal.
Oh. I don't know. I get a little chatty, but I don't feel not normal. I just am more alert, more awake. And at this point, I'm taking it maybe twice a week. Because I don't like the idea of taking it every day.
Yeah. I feel like that might be burning the candle at both ends.
Mm-hmm. So is this going to Baltimore and then over?
Does appear to be.
Yeah, I didn't know if you looked at the map on.
No,
we're just winging it.
I just hope Google knows what the hell they're doing, and however foolishly just place my trust.
I think we're probably just fine. We have an hour and 50 minutes to go. Woo-hoo! Where's that whoop whoop?
No, it most certainly is not.
Why?
For an hour and 50 minutes? That's not even like a nice round number.
Okay. So when we get to the 1 hour mark,
sure,
I can do the sound?
Sure.
Okay.
Even an hour and a half might be worth like a little subdued sound. An hour and 50 minutes, that's a little weird.
So at the hour and a half mark, I could go whoop, whoop.
Yeah, just keep it subtle.
Well, then I'll get ready for the hour mark. I better take my Ritalin now. Yeah. I think I'll wait. I think we'll wait till the hour mark and then I'll take the Ritalin. Only puts so much gas in the tank. And I'm going to miss my nap today. And you're going to miss your nap today. I'm sorry. Well, what we could do is we could go to the hotel after dinner. And if you don't really feel like coming back and you need to sleep, then, I can go back without me.
I've intentionally spaced my coffee out. I'm expecting a third cup at some point. So it's not every day that I get to see your family. So.
No, I'm glad we could do this because the last time I came here for Christmas, because I think the last time we came here together, I don't think it was Christmas time.
No.
I'm thinking it's
8 or 9 years.
I think it's 8 or 9 years since I spent the Christmas time down here. I mean, it's 2 days after Christmas, but 3 days now.
And there are Christmas presents. That means it's Christmas, I guess.
Yeah, we have a trunk full. Usually, it's a long distance Christmas and everybody gets Amazon gift cards. Not that I didn't do that this year, but we were at least able to add some actual physical gifts. No wonder I'm sick of wrapping gifts. I don't usually have to do that.
Everything in a bag.
That's
and
not
then did
true.
a little poof of
that isn't true.
Of tissue on top of each one.
Wait till you see how many gifts are actually wrapped.
I think I did. Or you mean in the bags?
No. The biscotti is sitting in the bag with all the wrapped gifts that I painstakingly...
Why didn't you just make Neon do it? What's the point of having a child if you can't engage in child labor?
Because that child...
It doesn't matter how long it takes.
No,
it just matters that
they weren't actually able to do it. I had no idea that they'd never actually wrapped the gift, or maybe it's been years.
All of the gifts that you had given them, they would absolutely be adept. They're a quick study.
Shrewsbury.
Oh, Shrewsbury.
So just for reference, we're pretty much at the bottom of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Shrewsbury, Fawn Grove area of York County.
And then we'll be entering Maryland.
From a lot of their backyards around here, you can see into Maryland. My grandma lived in Fawn Grove, which is near here. And Fred and Arlene lived in Shrewsbury. Still live in Shrewsbury, actually.
And our friends, Nicole and Jen, we've seen on game day, they live down in this area.
I have been to that McDonald's. My grandma was so proud of having a new McDonald's in their area.
You must have been a little pitcher.
No, it wasn't that little.
No?
No, it was the 90s.
Oh.
There was definitely a little bit of drama there.
At the McDonald's?
No, with my grandparents.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's why I thought maybe you were a little.
Nope.
But, okay.
I didn't really see them for about 8 years.
Yeah.
So I was probably 10.
Family dysfunction, family drama, don't ask.
Yeah.
Every family has it.
I don't know. I'm sure there is some singular normal family out there that does not. Just one.
You think? I think that my brother's family and us, probably the most normal that I know. I don't think it was always that way, especially when my mom was alive. Not that she was controversial, but she and Alan didn't always get along. But still, there was never that much dysfunction in my family. We all just looked at Aunt Doris's family.
They got all the dysfunction?
My cousins inherited all the dysfunction together. I mean, I wasn't happy to witness it, but I'd rather witness it than be in it. Your family's got a lot of
God.
A lot of
That was the
dysfunction.
water I swam in. That is just normal for us. Here we are. Welcome to Maryland.
Welcome to Maryland.
Welcome to Maryland.
Thanks. Disembodied voice.
Come on, doesn't she have a name?
I don't know.
Just Google.
Bel Air's all the way down here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's in Maryland.
Yeah. In the online dating scene, I was talking to somebody from Bel Air, and she drove all the way up to fucking New Holland to meet me, and I'm afraid she went home disappointed.
Oh. Well, that happens.
Yep.
No pain, no gain.
That seems like... I feel like she probably could have found somebody a little closer to talk to, but...
Well, that's always something I tell people to be careful about, and that's those long distance relationships are tough.
Yeah.
You really don't get to know them. I've seen long distance relationships last a while, and then once they finally make the commitment somebody's going to move, it turns out to be terrible. It's like, yeah, I had no idea, and I couldn't have known unless I lived with them. Now, I did have a client who was afraid of relationships. So we kind of worked through that, and then she said, about 6 months later, I'm in love. So he lives in Ireland. Do you think that will work? Yeah, no, I don't think so. That was playing it a little too safe. That is some green, man.
I like it.
Whoa. I don't even
I'm
know.
not going to lose that in the parking lot.
That's not even line. They can see it in my.
That's electric green.
That was neon green from north. Like that was way more than lime.
I don't know.
You know how solar powered I am.
Me too.
Like I'm ready to take my nap.
Well, go ahead.
No.
Won't make for a very exciting video, but you know.
It might. Since you already...
Half an hour of Kris humming quietly to himself while you snore. Weirdest ASMR video ever.
You already called me out. How could I possibly take a nap? You know, the one thing through COVID is like, if you did nap in public, you could have a mask on. At least that was quiet. Your mouth was closed as far as anybody knew. There was no drooling.
As far as anybody knew.
Right. Nobody knew what was going on from there to here. And it was nobody's business. So if time wasn't so limited and energy wasn't so limited, I probably would start a second channel.
It is always kind of the problem, isn't it? Time and energy.
Not always. It's a problem now. I mean, when I was younger, I was invincible.
Yeah.
I could have done 3 channels.
I think when you were younger, you were too busy getting into trouble to do 3 channels.
Well,
Not that much younger, no.
we didn't have YouTube when I was younger. But yeah, I mean, if there was a second channel, I don't know what it would be. Like, I could think of 4 channels I'd like to have.
Really?
Yeah, like a woo-woo channel, for sure. Although I don't think it's a really good idea going into the next 4 years. But that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
So I'm limiting that. And the, I like that idea about tea time, spilling the tea. No, that would really be a gossip channel, like where I would react to other people's silly videos and gossip.
Oh dear.
Tea time
That's
with
bad
Francine.
karma.
No, I wouldn't make it a bad karma thing. But tea time all the time. All tea all the time. Okay, 1 hour and 27. Almost. I missed by 3 minutes. No.
Sorry.
No.
Nope. Missed it.
Doing it.
No,
I'm doing it.
absolutely not.
Doing it. Ready? Get ready. Whoop whoop. An hour and a half to go.
I think that was a little over the top.
Because it had to be the hour. Okay. Whoop whoop.
Okay.
That was acceptable.
Still a little late. 4 minutes late.
I'm gonna set my alarm now.